I've talked about the importance of adding EQ into your IQ. More specifically, increasing the emotional quotient in your message so that you're not just informing, but you're also inspiring when you communicate. I've also talked about specific verbal and nonverbal techniques that you can leverage to actually create specific impressions and improve your ability to influence others in the ways that you intend. When it comes to communication, there are two verbal ways that you can infuse EQ into your IQ. Those two verbal aspects are inflection and emphasis. I've spent the last few weeks talking about inflections, so now let's talk about emphasis. Emphasis is an increase in energy marked with a bit of a percussive hit, usually placed at the beginning or the first syllable of a word. However, in some words, it can also be in the second or third syllable. For instance, the saying, "I drive results," without any emphasis becomes, "I drive results," when using emphasis. I simply hit the D on drive and it has more energy, engagement, and believability. Or for an example of words that demonstrate using that percussive hit of emphasis on the second syllable, take the saying, "beginning stages of growth and achievement," versus "beginning stages of growth and achievement." Do you hear how I hit the G in the second syllable of beginning? The G is the first letter in growth, and then the CH in the second syllable of achievement in the later rendition. Emphasis is almost this percussive hit, increasing the energy and thus drawing attention and raising the perception of importance around that specific word. Emphasis is an ideal verbal cue to implement when you are wanting to sound convicted about a topic, highlighting something of importance, or infusing that meaning into your message while also remaining concise and in command. Where inflections use pitch and are otherwise considered the melody of your speaking style, emphasis does not require you to modulate your pitch at all to still create that punch of conviction and confidence into your message. Emphasis also acts as an audible bullet. It creates a pattern interrupt for your listener. When one sound is hit harder than the others, it creates variety and it makes it easier for others to pay attention and stay acoustically engaged. It gives the perception of concise and clear messaging, and it makes it easier for them to process the words that you are saying. Like inflections, adjectives and verbs are typically often the best words to use emphasis most effectively. But I don't want you to get too much in your head about this. Let it come organically. Don't think so much about which syllable to put the emphasis on. This should come more intuitively if you simply think of giving the word more energy. As an application, take a basic sentence and choose a few words to implement emphasis by adding that percussive hit to the words that seem like good ones to emphasize. For instance, I could take the sentence, "We should be on target to achieve this by the end of the quarter." With emphasis now sounds like, "We will be on target to achieve this by the end of the quarter." This simple technique can bring more life into even the driest material, have you sounding more emotionally connected to your message, or otherwise adding that EQ into your IQ. Have you sounding concise and in command, and making it easier for others to be better engaged and motivated by what you have to say. Stay tuned to my channel for more short sprints around executive voice and presence, confidence, leadership, optimal mindset, and other topics. I would love to hear from you, so please feel free to leave a comment or a question, and be sure to like this video if you found it valuable. Subscribe to be notified when there are new videos for you to watch. Make it a good week.